Good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Houston Roundball Review presents Let's Talk Houston Rockets. Get your mug. Salute. I am, of course, Kris Gardner, owner of the Houston Roundball Review. Roundball Review been around since 1994. Local name, Global Perspective. Trevor Grant, how are you? Thank you for your comment. Glad to be here. Was on a show last Saturday. Yeah, I was in Vegas. Got sick in Vegas. Too much heat, too much dry, no humidity, and I just couldn't handle it. My eyes were just awful. Plugged through on Sunday, then got sick again on Monday. Ugh. Made it back and had to go take care of myself. But Corey Miller, how are you? Corey, thank you for your support. Been here on multiple shows, Folks Talking Sports, The Lunch Break on Thursday, FTS on Sunday, and now Saturday here on the Rockets. And this subject, Justin, that's accurate. We have entered the dog days of summer basketball-wise, but we're going to have football talk, me and A.D. Moore, tomorrow, Sunday, the 23rd of July, on the Folks Talking Sports. We're going to talk some Texans, a little bit of Cougs football, a little bit of Cougs basketball, and then we're going to head up to Arlington Monday and Tuesday for the American Athletic Conference Football Media Days. But tonight, talk Rockets for a bit with the family. Your thoughts on Mr. MVP, Cam Whitmore, MVP of the Vegas Summer League. Does his performance in Vegas change any of your tune regarding how many minutes you think he'll average this season? Initially, many of us were 10, I think 10 minutes per game. Behind Dylan Brooks, Tar Eason. Will Tar Eason get more minutes at the backup 4 spot to give minutes to Cam Whitmore backing up Dylan Brooks? Or will Dylan Brooks spend most of the season in the G League and not come up with the Rockets and get consistent minutes until after the trade deadline in February? What do you think about it, Space Age? How are you doing? Let me give some love and shine to folks who made comments so far. Derek, thank you very much. Corey, thank you very much. Justin, already acknowledged. Space Age, thank you very much. Justin says he thinks Cam will still be in the G League because it is hard. Yeah, I mean, where the minutes going to come from? Haas, how are you? Thank you very much as well for your time, taking time out to talk Rockets for a few minutes. Steven Fernandez. Steven typed up the magic word there. Going to do it one more time. Cheers. Mug, Houston Roundball Review mug is in the description of the video. Click on it for merch. Purchase that. Support the Houston Roundball Review. Buying merch, mugs, shirts, tank tops, tote bag. Even got, hey, front runner, how are you doing? What's good with you? How are you? So just give me a comment, your thoughts on Cam Whitmore, what you saw in Vegas about him. Liked anything surprised you? Didn't like? Areas of improvement? What do you think he's going to do minute-wise? How much in the G League? How much with the big boys? What do you think about all of that? I see Tari playing some 4, yes. I see Jabari playing more 5, backup 5. So I think more and more to spread out the minutes, maximize the minutes for the versatility that this team should have this season and future seasons. You know, it's good to see my man Eco write about Jabari's potential on defense, being an impact player on both ends of the floor. Hint, hint. I said all that is the reason why I still believe, and I said it on KHOU Sports Sunday about 2 weeks ago, and why I still believe and maintain that Jabari Smith will be the best player of his rookie class. Both ends of the court matter, offense and defense. Genius 101, how are you? Thank you very much. Yeah, I think many of us agree. Jason Tate, glue guy. Yes, he is. But at some point, no. I believe, and I think many Rocket fans agree as well. Sorry, Corey. I know you're a Buckeye. got those Buckeye ties, but I think Jae'Sean Tate's time with the Rockets is winding down. Give him a chance somewhere else. Trade him in a deal somewhere else. Eventually, I think it's inevitable. They got better players behind him who, once they earn their time, should get time on the court. Cam Whitmore's potential is much brighter than Jae'Sean Tate. We all see that. Cam is versatile. 2, 3, 4. Derek agrees. Tate time is up. Space A says right now Cam's better than Jae'Sean Tate. Yeah. See, Alpy, Cam, and let me say this. The part here knows how to cut to the basket. Y'all know how I feel about moving on the floor with a purpose. You don't have to stand still. The easiest players to defend in basketball are the players who don't move. They just stand around perimeter. They're statues. However, if you move and move with a purpose, you take advantage of your defender's head turn, you cut to the basket, your constant moving with a purpose, you can get easy layups, get easier looks. You don't have to be a great shooter all the time. If the team is daring you to shoot outside, you don't have to stand out there and wait for them. You can move to the basket too. You can penetrate, get into the lane, get to the paint. There are other ways to impact the game offensively than just standing outside waiting for the ball to come to you. Yeah, I saw Cam's goal about being Rookie of the Year. Good for him. He's a confident young man. Good for him to have goals. I think Jalen Green had a goal. His Rookie of the Year was to be Defensive Player of the Year, something like that. Yeah, come on now. Come on. But it's good. But for Cam to even have a legit chance at Rookie of the Year, he's got to get consistent minutes. And right now, where are those going to come from? I don't see it. Many of y'all don't see it. So it's good to dream, Cam Whitmore. Got talent. I just don't see how you're going to play enough minutes to even be in consideration for Rookie of the Year. Justin's correct. Cutting just opens up the offense. Moving with a purpose, knowing how to move, knowing when to move. Basketball is a game of motion. You don't have to stand still. Act like you know what you're doing. Hopefully, you know how to read a defense. I think moving without the ball is a lost art going back to middle school, high school, AAU, college. You should be able to read a defense. You should not need your coaches to tell you to move and move with a purpose, to tell you how to read and react to the defense. You play ball enough, you should be able to see, okay, I see how they're defending me here, see how they're defending my teammates. If I move over here, I'll make this cut to the basket. They collapse on me. My teammates are open. If they don't collapse on me, I got a layup. This basketball's not that hard. Yes, Corey. Yes, I sense the sarcasm in your statement. Yes, I am saying that. Yes. Yes, indeed. Ooh, Justin. Yeah, like I said, Cam is confident. I admire his confidence. And confidence, ego, borderline ego, great. All stars have it. Confidence in their skill set helps make them great. But there's also a fine line, and Luke discussed it with Jabari. Regarding Jabari, Cam has to quickly or soon enough not try to focus on making teams pay for not drafting him. And doing that so much, I got a list that he takes it upon himself and stops playing team basketball in order to prove a point. Y'all gonna pay because you didn't draft me. That works for a quarter, a game. I'm trying to send a message to that team. Okay, what's the point of sending a message to a team if the team doesn't want to receive, doesn't care to receive it? They couldn't care less. You're a Rocket. Help the Rockets win games. That's the bottom line. Play team ball. Great on some league. Derek, I don't care. My summer league to me is just less important than training camp. Give the youngsters a chance to get their feet wet, learn the system, showcase some of their skills, learn to be professional, work hard, but not get hurt. That's all I care about. That's the whole thing, summer league to me. That's it. Ooh. Top 5 most athletic. Yeah, I'm the twin to me are more athletic than Cam. That's my thought on that. Scoot Henderson's up there too. Wow, Justin with a question. That's interesting. Make or break year for Jalen Green? No. Not yet. First year with Coach Udoka, learning how Coach Ime likes to do things, learning his system will be an adjustment for him. So no. Next year, second year under Coach Udoka, yeah. Yep, it's his third year in the league, agreed. But it's his first year. Hell, some Rocket fans will say this will be his first year with a real head coach. So see right there, right there. So no, I'll say no on that. Next year, fourth year in the league, second year with Coach Udoka. Yeah, I was kind of curious. I think the Houston Chronicle did like a poll or just their top 10 most important sports personalities, H-Town sports people. And Jalen Green was not one of the 10. Jabari Smith was one of the 10. So that kind of surprised me. Hopefully the time Jalen spends with Team USA will help him get better. It's all about competition, all about improving your game, going against better talent, more talented players. So he'll learn from that and get better. That's what it's about. Let's see. Corey, I like your comment. Mary, thank you for your comment. Reposted a second. Financially, he can set himself up. Yep. But no. Hey, I like Stephen Silas, but Coach Udoka is a better head coach than Stephen Silas. Okay. Hey. All right. Core 7. Core Demiri. Shingun, Jabari, Tari, JG, KPJ. Interesting. KPJ. Amen and Cam. The future dynasty for the Rockets. Interesting. What are your thoughts on that core 7? Y'all want to make any tweaks in that? Replace somebody, take someone out, put somebody else in? Give me your thoughts on that core 7 right there. Let's see. I agree with this. He's definitely going to rub off on Jalen, and Jalen won't play. Simple as that. Kelly Eco wrote about it as part of his way too early rotation. And I think I remember right. Eco wrote that there was not, in terms of rotation, it's going to be a battle for minutes, in his opinion, between KPJ and Jalen Green for that 2-guard spot. What do you think about that? don't make a similar mistake like the Thunder in the past. KD, Harden, Westbrook, Ibaka. Well, different organization, different sense. See, Justin knows how to get on the screen. I think I said it. I said it a while ago, and I'm gonna stick with it. About 4 years from now, Detroit Rockets finals. Healthy, both sides. I think it's both teams got bright futures and can meet up in the finals. And I'll be talking much noise when Marcus helps Detroit win a championship. But so Corey says he gets a sense that Jalen wants to be great and coach hard. I think so. I agree with that. Thank you for bringing this up, Space 8713. Likes the core 7, but would like a 7-footer. And I'm assuming you mean a rim protector, a shot blocker, because Jabari might be 6'10", 6'11", 7 feet, might be still growing. Al P report has grown. And of those two, clearly Jabari is more of a shot blocker, rim protector. Al P does get him a few swats here and there, stuffs. Jalen has bulkier, hopefully stronger as well. You know, many of us, as we get older, do gain some weight, but hopefully he's gotten stronger. He's got a little stronger last season, his second year in the league. Working out with FVV will help him, should help him with his conditioning, should help him get stronger physically and mentally, because that's also a mental part of the game is important to be elite, to be able to just bounce back from a bad game, bad quarter, to have that killer mentality against an opponent. That's also part of it. See, Devrick, y'all see what my vision? I just visioned a couple years ago. And now with better personnel and coaching hires, I think it's more likely. Well, you know, anything's possible in the future, but y'all can see the vision, the potential of a Rockets Pistons final in about 4 years, 4 or 5 years, 4 years. But yeah, Jalen Green, answer the question. Jalen Green, who win that battle? The starting 2-guard spot, Jalen Green or KPJ? Is it as cut and dried as some believe? But in terms of fit, assuming, and it's a competition in practice, okay? Coach Udoka said it. Y'all heard it numerous times all over Rockets Twitter, social media. Guys have to earn their minutes. Minutes will not be handed to them unless you're Fred VanVleet and then Dillon Brooks. But I'm asking you, if KPJ wins the battle in practice, are y'all good with him being the starting 2-guard with Jalen Green coming off the bench? Not saying let's give KPJ the job. No, not at all. So here we go. Justin, I think KPJ will have the edge because they made him work as a point guard so he can make more plays happen than Green, to be honest. All right. And then Space A is a little different. It's a close battle, but it'll give the Jalen the slight edge. Competition, healthy competition, is a good thing. And as long as they understand that, it's better for the team. And whoever does not win the battle or does not start accepts their role coming off the bench as the 6th man and lights it up and does their role and shines in that role. All right. Let's see. Jamon, how are you doing? Thank you for your comment. Jamon, yes, I feel KPJ has a chance if he's defensively better than Jalen Green. All right. Big Thrillo. Interesting take on it. Believes KPJ would win the battle, but he thinks KPJ will serve the team better being the sixth man instead of Jalen Green. Corey thinks KPJ's shooting ability mixes better with a man in the second unit. Competition is important. All right, here's the interesting. Well, all right. And this is possible too. Because it does happen. KPJ will have to be way ahead for the Rockets to start him just because of Jalen's draft position. Good answer here. Whoever turns the ball over less. Yes. Deverick says KPJ better defender, Jalen better offensively. Some areas offensively. But also we got to see which of the two would be a better fit next to Fred. That's important as well. Let's see. Six man, no doubt. Justin, the question is, that's the thing. That's the thing. Whoever other two does not start, will they put their ego aside and shine in the role of six man? That's part of winning basketball. It's a team sport. If the goal is to win and win a lot, speed up the timetable, got to shine in your role. Whatever the coach and staff feel is best for the team, you got to accept that if you want to win and be a team player. Now, if you want to just mope and cry and bitch and well, I beat him out in practice. I was a man in practice. I don't want to do anything. I don't. And you hurt the team and yourself. Just the pros. And grow up. Both Jalen and KPJ are going to be much better with Fred and a man at point guard. Agreed. And I know you said, I think you said can't here, can't afford it. Yes, because it happens. It does happen in pro sports. Agreed. But if KPJ, if it's hands down, if it's obvious, and if it's a better fit for the starting five, then you got to do what you got to do to help the team win. Because I'll turn around like this. If Tillman, because say it comes from on high, hey, and Genius, I understand. I know where you're coming from. I get it. Diamond on Stone. Some Rocket fans say that he should has his feet under the fire this season as well. But if it comes from higher up, Tillman says, hey, Jalen needs to start. Second pick in the draft, he needs to start. Amy says, okay. But after 4 minutes, Scoop, you coming in. So Jalen starts, gets the starting announcement, introduction, all those things. But at first sub of the game, coming into the game for Jalen Green, KPJ. I mean, hell, if that's the deal, that's the deal. Okay, that could happen too. That changed y'all's thought process. It's Coach Udoka's in charge of the team. He said, and I know he's not the owner. I know he doesn't write the checks. We all know that. We understand that. But he did say, he said many times, minutes are not going to be handed to guys this year. Roles will change. So if he's true to those words and KPJ is better than Jalen in practice, but Jalen still starts, what is that saying? So, but we'll see. Trade value will plummet if he loses starting job. Hey, I think Jalen's a better offensive player than Scoop. I'm just saying it's on him to show it. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get across. This is the pros. I'm not expecting him to regress in his third year in the league. I think he's going to shine this year with Fred next to him starting lineup. But I'm saying that it's up to Jalen to go do it. If he doesn't do it, then maybe he wasn't as good as folks said he was. That's on him. It's on him to justify starting. We believe in his natural ability. We've seen glimpses of it. He's got to continue that and improve upon it. Because if he doesn't, that's on him. Then you can say, well, maybe he wasn't the worst second pick in the draft. Well, that'll be because of him. Jalen has to show his defensive game. He's got to improve on both ends of the floor. Heck, it might be better suited for him if he does not improve defensively to come off the bench as the sixth man and light it up. That might be part of it too. It's on him. These guys will get a chance to prove themselves in practice to show where they fit best amongst their teammates in the starting lineup or coming off the bench. That's what they're going to do. It's on them. And I remember this. He wants Jalen to be a well-rounded player. Yes. So that's on Jalen. If he doesn't, then adjust his minutes and his role. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Do I think shooting guard position at times? In a sense, yes. But he's a prime example, great example. If his outside shot is not falling, cut to the basket. Don't stand still. Don't just, be a statue on the perimeter. Move. Cut to the basket. Set picks. Roll. Get to that short corner. Get to that dunker spot. There's other ways to impact the team if your shot's not falling. But I think they probably don't want to throw too much at him early to overwhelm him. But his future's bright as well. Rice's got a lot of bright young pieces for the foundation of the franchise. Yeah. Ooh, well, I'm thinking about that. How far in the future are we talking here? Post Fred VanVleet? Because if they warrant it and earn it down the line, Amin, Jalen, KPJ, that's potentially that's very strong. Tall, athletic, versatile, offense and defense. So it's a good point. Good point here from Big Thrillo. Jalen is way too inconsistent with this shot. And let me go. The middle part of that statement. Who do y'all believe is the face of the franchise of the Houston Rockets? Let me know. Who do y'all believe is the face of the franchise? Let's take a sip from my Roundball Review mug. Really? Who do y'all believe is the face of the franchise? And it might be two different. Let me add to the question. Who do you believe is the face of the franchise? And also, who do you believe the ownership, management wants the face of the franchise to be? That might be two different people. Damon says the Rockets don't have one yet. Justin says Jabari has tools. See, that's where I'm leaning. Interesting right here. This answer right here. That says a lot. Jabari, then Amen. Space Aids. See, Derek says Jabari. Space Aids says too early to tell. Mary says didn't have one. And then says we will definitely see some under Ime. Okay, this answer is fair. Right now, Coach Udoka is. But player-wise, Durlo, player-wise, who do you believe player-wise is the face of the franchise? Coach, head coach right now, new head coach, new sheriff in town. That's fair. Couple answers right here. Tillman wants KPJ to be the face of the franchise. Justin, after the video, said the team wants Jabari as the face of the franchise. Genius says Jalen is too passive to be the face of the franchise. But if we just focus on talent, potential, ability, on-court basketball ability, and then if you want to get into, hell, what do you consider face of the franchise? You know, the leader, the number one person. Okay, I'll go there. The go-to guy, the best player, the clutch player, the team captain, gets it done, game in, game out, offense, defense, all those things. Is it still Jabari? Is there any consideration for it to be Jalen? Jabari just comes off as a leader, not afraid of the big shot moments. Yep. Yep. Derek says it may be. Jabari has the highest upside. See, I agree with that. Said it all last year, even when he was struggling. And he has to build upon his success from this summer, because success in the summer that needs to carry over into the regular season when the games count. Amen is already good on both ends now, but you don't believe he's the face of the franchise yet. I think you had him 2 behind Jabari. But notice how quickly things have changed. Jalen's third year, going into his third year in the NBA. Hardly anyone, any of y'all, any of the family, consider him to be the face of the Rockets franchise. Think about that. Think about that. Think about that right there. Yeah, he needs work. That's great statement right there. How about this? I don't know if you're being serious, not genius. It could be sarcasm in your statement, your question. There are some Rocket fans. Hell, there's some Rocket fans / media members who probably think LP is the face of the franchise. Do I see a team franchise? Hard to say. Come on, Derek. One player. The best player, like if you know, the Warriors is Steph. The Bucks, it's Giannis. Miami, it's Jimmy Butler. That's that one dude. You know that dude is the face of the Rockets franchise. Who is that going to be, Derek? Come on, Derek. Come on. So that's where I'm trying to go. Let's see. Şengün needs that perimeter game in his bag. Against this, I'm looking forward to seeing how well he shines and works with Coach Udoka. I think Coach Udoka will bring the best out of Al P. Well, Justin, you tell me. Rocket fans, are you fully buying into Al P? Running the team. That's what I want to see how they're going to maximize his skill set. I'll just put it up there. Just put that up from Thurlow. Cam not going to be the face of the franchise. Well, Miri, do you believe, especially this year, because we're not even sure when where Cam's going to get his minutes consistently. But do you believe? Are you saying you believe in 2 years from now that Cam Whitmore will be the face of the franchise? Are you saying that? All right, Deverick, he's going to maintain. He's going to say Jalen Green. Okay, that's fair. Alp's defense got to get better. No question. Oh, this question. Does Cam remind me of a young Kawhi? Well, in one sense, no, because he talks way more than Kawhi ever did. No. I think potential is there. He's got a long way to go defensively to be like the Claw. There were some times early in Kawhi's career that he had tunnel vision. So, no, Justin, KG is as in me. KG as in Kris Gardner. Come on now. So, Jaylen Brown, who can't go to his left yet in his NBA career. He dribbles too high and all those things. But I digress on that. But, so going back to Jamon here, I think Rockets have doubts. Yep. About his defense. Hey, it's on him. Let me give a salute to everyone. Getting kind of bad on this. So let me give all of y'all some shine. Let's see. Everybody. Great questions and comments thus far from the family this evening here on this edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets. So excellent, excellent, excellent. As always, you guys come through with great discussion, and I appreciate it. Well, Cam's young. Hey, Russ is a hell of a player. Hell of a player. He does take a lot of bad shots, but he's a hell of a player, hell of a talent, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer. As long as Cam takes the good from Russ and good from other players and is the best Cam Whitmore for the Rockets, he and they will be fine. So back at it. All right. See the IQ part. Yeah. It's inconsistent, and Russ is so. See, this could be an issue for young players, but specifically talking about Cam. Russ is so damn proud and stubborn that a few years ago wasn't as bad. It was still kind of bad. But Russ, too many times, would be insulted when teams backed off him and dared him to shoot threes. So much so Russ was like, okay, I'm going to show you. I can make threes. As he clings one after the other, after the other, after the other. I'm gonna prove to you I can make threes. And Russ goes 2 for 12 and lessens his impact in the game by doing that. It's a team sport. It's a team sport. Put that pride aside, put that stubbornness aside, and help your team win. Okay, come on. Which of the 6 prospects become superstars? And again, I'm surprised that you'd have not included Jalen Green. I mean, he's going into his 3rd year and I said it, with his first year under a legit head coach. Let's see what he can do under Coach Ime this season before we just completely forget about his talent. Come on now, come on. Pump those brakes. Let's see what these guys do. And many of y'all said it. Some of y'all are critical of me. Kris, too nice on Steven Silas. No, what? I just didn't believe he was going to get fired as early as some of y'all did. Ime Udoka is a better head coach than Steven Silas. Let's see what these guys do this season with a real head coach. Let's see it. And then next summer, we can get into that. Because Space Age says, hands down, Jabari, Jalen, and he didn't say Cam. He said, I'm in, hands down. Justin says, give Jalen a grace period this year. Yeah. Oh, Thrillo, really? Don't see any superstars on this roster yet, but they're so young. Heck, just because Jabari excelled in Vegas, like I said minutes ago, you got to do it when the games count. So that's fair. See what all these youngsters do with a real head coach. Let's see what they do. Let's see how they handle tough love consistently, how they handle accountability, how they handle changes in role. So that's fair. That's fair. With the vets, learning from the vets, Fred's going to help a lot of players, we expect. Dylan Brooks included. Fred will help him. Jalen. Scoot. I'm in. Al P. Jabari. Oh, no question. Steven had his. Oh, no question. He was dealt a rough hand. No doubt. No question. But phase 2 has begun. Tillman has higher expectations now that phase 2 has begun. So I think the fans do as well. We'll see how it all plays out. That's all we're saying. I think I haven't changed yet my high end of Rockets with, what was I said, high end 36 wins, I think, on the high end. Between 31, 36, maybe 32. I'm not going up to 40 just yet. Not there. I'm not doing folks who predicted 40 and above. I'm not doing that just yet. What are your thoughts on the rim protector part? Jermaine Samuels, he's 6'7". No, he's not a rim protector. He looked good in Vegas, but come on now. Come on. I wonder how much consideration, discussion have the coaches spent on Jabari at the 5. Small ball 5. Give other teams different looks at the 5. Wanting him to be a rim protector in certain lineups rather than be an elite perimeter defender, switching everything. I wonder because Jock Landale, he's an athletic big man. I don't consider him a rim protector. He's okay. He's physical enough to not have Jabari bang with bigs. But, I don't consider him. He could be best what they have. But, what's that saying right now? Excuse me. So, he has a role. But, going back, will the staff consider, they want to wear out Jabari? Get your mug. Order your mug. Somebody surprised me today and order a mug. Is there one person to order a Houston Roundball Review mug this evening or tonight or tomorrow as you watch this edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets? Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about the channel. Contribute to the channel. It's the dog days of basketball, but Roundball Review is still going to cover other sports, football, college basketball, other stuff as well. Spread the love. I might even sing before we shut down today's show. Who knows? I'm going to sing a little bit more on shows throughout the channel. I like it. So, Cam Whitmore. Back to Cam Whitmore. Mr. MVP of Summer League. Mr. I am going to win Rookie of the Year. How many minutes for Cam Whitmore this season? Where's he going to get him? One of the family members said 2, 3, 4. Who's going to beat out for the 2? And then the 3. Dylan Brooks starts. Got Tari backing up Dylan Brooks. Tari played well in Vegas. Or would Tari back up Dylan and Jabari? And how many minutes for Jock Landale? How many minutes for Uncle Jeff? Will Uncle Jeff be sporadic in minutes? A much better version of Boban in case of emergency break glass minutes? Jayshawn Tate, Mr. Glue Guy. How about him? Cam should definitely beat out Tate for minutes. Experience, talent, yes, more talented. But he doesn't know the game like Jayshawn Tate. He doesn't have the basketball IQ that Jayshawn Tate does yet. Now, if he develops that to go along with his natural ability, oh boy. Nate Henson. I hope he gets an invite to training camp. Yes, Nate did some good things. Shot the ball pretty well from outside, so he's worked on that. Nate Henson, you saw the energy he provided while he was on the bench, cheering on the teammates, while he's on the court. Nate was almost like one of the leaders of the team in Vegas. Definitely one of the most vocal Rockets in Vegas. So hope he gets a shot in training camp. Asleep Art, thank you very much for chiming in the comment. I hope Nate gets a chance somewhere. If it's not the Rockets, with an NBA team. He's still grinding, still putting in work. He's still believing in that dream. What's done is done. I thought he made a mistake leaving early from Houston. I said it then. I still believe it, but he's still pursuing that dream. So hopefully he gets a chance. It'd be great if it's a shot here with the Rockets. So good luck to Nate. Known him a long, long time. So hopefully he gets that shot here in Houston. Because, he played well, had a scoring moment on Sunday when Sunday was Houston Cougar Alum Day, when Nate played well, Marcus Sasser played well, Armani Brooks shot the ball well. It was great it was like a recruiting pitch for Houston Cougars men's basketball because all three of them played well, man, on Sunday. So, yep, Nate is a great energy guy. Love his energy. He still, every so often, has problems finishing at the rim. He had a problem at UH, so he hasn't gotten out of that still. But he's a great dude. I was just about to say that, Justin, he's a pest. He is a pest for opposing teams. So good luck to him. Definitely energy guy. Dives on the floor, hustles. Nate was probably after Galen Robinson. He was the second guy that just really epitomized the culture for the Houston Cougars men's basketball program as they were growing into becoming nationally relevant. So he really was that guy. So good luck to him with his ties to North Carolina as the Cougs continue that trend with Damian Dunn on this year's roster. So hopefully he gets a look in training camp and he makes the most of it. I'm not sure if he gets a shot and makes the roster. Rockets got a deep squad, man. deep squad with talent. It's not like the Rockets, this year's Rockets will be 1 through 15 with guys 12 through 15 like, ooh, he can't play. Ooh, he's just collecting a check. Ooh. This team has talent. That's good. That's what you want as a team, to continue to upgrade the talent year to year. When you're a young team, continue doing that. So they're doing it. Terry, how you doing, man? Yep, you missed most of the show. You can always watch the rebroadcast. No worries. But Terry, cheers to you, Terry. Hope you got your mug, your cup ready. But yeah. Oops. Aaron Holiday right there. Uncle Jeff. Yeah. Yeah. Hudgens on a two-way. I mean, I think that probably will continue. With the new CBA, teams can carry up to 3 guys on two-way contracts. Rockets have, I think, 2. Darius Days is on the two-way. So Rockets got talent. I'm not saying it's all NBA championship level talent, but it's a good mix of talented young players with talented veterans / talented guys with experience. And that's what you as Rocket fans should want from your franchise, from your favorite team. So salute there. Terry, these closing moments. How many minutes for Cam Whitmore this season, in your opinion? Got to see if I can go back and learn if I can pin posts. But Terry, as well, while you're thinking about that, who, in your opinion, who is the face of the Rockets franchise? Player, not coach, player. Which Rockets player is the face of the franchise? All right, let me go if I can find it here. I'm trying to go back and find Miri's. There we go. Right there. Put that up there for a few minutes. Moments, not minutes. Moments. Houston Roundball review mug. Thank you for asking, Justin. There should be a link to it on the video. If I did it right, it should be in like products on the screen right now. If not, if you watch it on watching the videos on smartphones or tablets, it should be Rockets Houston Roundball review merch below the description. So there as well. And of course, I have the links also on the website, HoustonRoundballReview.com. Started adding images, t-shirts, images as well. You can go to the website homepage, image of the t-shirt. Just click on that, and there will take you to the rest of the merch available for the Houston Roundball review. So thank you for asking that. So get you a mug. All right. So that Core 7. What do you have thoughts about that if you're just now tuning in to this edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets? That Core 7 courtesy of Miri, Al P, Jabari, Tari, Jalen Green, KPJ, Amen, and Cam Whitmore. Y'all like it? Don't like it? Who would you replace and then put in with somebody else? Your thoughts on that? Let's see. Tony M. True bigs are going to be a hot commodity around the league again real soon. I hope so. I hope so. Solo, how are you, man? How are you? Good to see you. Put that up there. Terry says 10 minutes for Cam. Early in the season? Terry said, see, Terry's with the 40 wins. So let me go put this. I just thought about this. Space Age says Rockets and Texas make the playoffs. This season? Space Age, I'm asking you, pleading with you. Join me and AD Moore Sunday evening during Folks Talking Sports. We're going to talk Texans. Bring that up. Bring it up Sunday about the Texans making the playoffs. Because I want to say AD's prediction, his win total, I want to say he had 8 wins, I think. But chime in Sunday. Come on, please. I'm not going to go that far with the Rockets in the playoffs just yet. Just not going to do it. Not going. They'll get close, but no. See, Solo says just hope 30 wins. I'm going minimum 31-32. High end 36. I'm not going like my man Terry from New Zealand, 40 and up. I'm not doing that. Contend for the plan. Yeah. I think 36 will get them sniffing it. I think, 40, 41, 42 is playing. So I think they'll be contending for it, but I'm not going to put them there yet. Tony says playoffs for sure. See how the vibe has changed this summer? New head coach, improved talent, personnel. This just like in this heat and humidity, the vibe around the franchise. Rocket fans they're feeling more positive about the future of their favorite team. See, 33 wins chiming in. 33. I got 32. High end 36. So what's your high end 33, Mr. Correct Cuts? What's your high end? Is 33 your cap for the Rockets? Or do you have them, if everything breaks right, what would be their win total in your opinion? Let me see here. Just missed it. Who do I think? See, that's a question we were kind of kicking around. Boban is not on the roster. No, he is not, Tony. But for folks who are just chiming in, Solo, Terry, Correct Cuts, we discussed it earlier. Genius kind of poured cold water on it. And I understand why. The rationale, logic makes sense. But battle for the starting 2-guard spot. if KPJ beats out Jalen Green, would y'all be good with him starting at the 2 next to Fred and bringing Jalen Green off the bench as 6-man? Because what if Jalen Green's defense, he just isn't good enough for Coach Udoka as a starter? And Coach Udoka believes Jalen's more impactful come off the bench as a 6-man. Yes, we know Jalen Green was the second pick in the draft not too long ago. But if KPJ is the better, see, you're in the minority. There's a lot of folks, a lot of people believe KPJ. A lot of folks, a lot more than you think, realize would pick and be okay with. See, Tony M says it ain't happening. Yes, that is a conversation. Yes, that is the conversation, because that's what we're doing part of Let's Talk Houston Rockets, because we had some people saying, is this a make or break year for Jalen Green? Year 3. And I said, this is Jalen Green's first year with a real head coach. So let's not dismiss his talent just yet. But based on Coach Udoka, roles will change. Competition in practice is a good thing. Fit. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I believe Jalen Green still has loads of potential. It's up to him to display it game in, game out, practice in, every day in practice. If, I'm saying if, it's a big ass if. Yes, I acknowledge that. It's a big ass if. But if KPJ beats out Jalen offensively, defensively in practice, and he starts, that's all I'm saying, putting out there for conversation. So if Landale's doing better, well, hell, I don't know. I'd be shocked if that happens. But, I mean, yeah. It's about competition. I don't want guys to start just because they were drafted in the first round. It's on them. I mean, they were drafted in the first round for a reason. Because they're talented. That was their belief. I mean, hell, if Jock Landale beats out Al P, we have a problem. Or Jock Landale is way better than we thought, or Al P is way worse than we thought. It's competition. You know, some folks are saying, making it sound like there is a huge, wide gulf in terms of talent difference between KPJ and Jalen. I'm not going to go that far. It's not as wide as folks think. And I'm also considering fit next to Fred in the starting lineup. Fit next to a man coming off the bench. Who was the better fit in the better role? That's what I'm saying. Tony says, Jalen's shining. If you're a scorer, your defense won't bench you. Okay. Okay. We're, we shall see. I don't expect Jalen to not start. But it's up to him to earn his money and show he is a better starter than KPJ. That's on him. If he doesn't, then he shouldn't start. I don't want to hand guy. Yeah, Tony, I get this too. I know it's not this is the pros. I know that. I'm not being naive. Guys need to earn their minutes. They're going to get paid regardless. They're getting these fat ass checks regardless. But it's up to them to earn their minutes. Because if they suck in practice and don't help their team win, then what they're going to be saying? The point is to win. Y'all got 33, 36. Some of y'all got 40 wins plus. If Jalen doesn't get it done in practice, I don't care if he's second pick in the draft. If he's pouting not getting the job done, hell if I care. He's still gonna get paid until he let go. That's all I'm saying. This is the pros. What makes stars stars, elite, they bring it all the time or damn near close to it. They get it done. When the lights are bright, they get it done. You can count on them. Game in, game out. That's what I'm saying. Different mentality. I'm old school. I'm not just gonna give you, hey, well, he's second pick in the draft. I'm gonna start him. But coach, he sucked for a whole week. Oh well, he's still second pick in the draft. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that right there. Tari outworking Jabari. No. Maybe Dylan Brooks, but not Jabari. No. Ooh, boy, I like that rotation right there. The potential of that rotation. Tari, Jabari, and Dylan Brooks. Oh, I like that. I like that. The potential of that. Let's see. Ooh, I hope not. I'm aiming higher than this. Ricky Davis. I'm aiming higher for Cam than that. No. Let's see. Let's bring back to another point. Who will be the face of the franchise? Yeah. I believe the face of the franchise will be Jabari. I'm saying that. I believe that. Majority of y'all believe it's Jabari as well. Very few said Jalen. I think Derek said Jalen, and that was pretty much it. So, what surprised me, how different in how wide the answers were for in favor of Jabari. I think we had more men than Jalen Green, which surprised me. So we'll see. Real quick. I like Bud. I do. I like Bud. I like both of them. I'm glad they're finally going to fight. Should be a hell of a fight. I may have to watch it somewhere because I'm not paying $85 here at the crib to watch it. But I'm going to pick Bud. Who else be a hell of a fight? I hope it matches the height. Oh, Cam. And at some point, I think everyone here on the show, me and the family members, Jayshawn Tate's time here is winding down. Cam Whitmore, once he puts it all together, once he cracks the rotation, I'm not sure when it's going to be, because he's got to learn how to be an all-around player, fit in his role, and excel in his role on both ends of the floor consistently. Once he does that, add into the mix, along with Jabari and Tari. Jabari, Tari, Cam, and then, oh, by the way, Dylan Brooks. Man. All right. Terry, that's fair. It's like I flip a coin. I just want a hell of a fight. That's really all I want. Hell of a fight. That's it. So, oh no, I'm not saying. I think Jayshawn Tate's time is up. It's inevitable. I'm not saying it'll be this year, this season, maybe by the deadline, because Jayshawn, he's just one of those guys that help teams win. He's not the most talented, not the most athletic, but you can count on him to get things done to help you win. Now, when the younger dudes learn how to do that, then Jay Sean won't be needed here anymore. That's what it comes down to. All right, great talking with you guys, everybody. I appreciate it. Space Age, I'm serious. Join us Sunday, the 23rd, on FTS. We're going to talk some Texans, along the Cougs, and some Rockets as well. Just talking sports. I'm going to make fun of the Pac-12 again, like I always do, because they give me plenty of ammo to do so. But thank you, everybody. Correct cuts, Terry. Sean, option maybe in there, close to it. Solo, D-Lo, Genius, Space Age, Tony, Jamon, Corey, Miri, Big Thrillo, everybody. Thank you very much for your comments. Great discussion, as always. And one more time, salute to everybody. Much love as always. Get you a mug. Got the Folks Talking Sports mugs now available as well. Still got some of those Let's Talk Houston Rockets t-shirts as well. Branch out to it as always. Appreciate it. Tell your friends about the channel. Tell your friends about the Houston Roundball Review. Smash that like button. Contribute via word of mouth. Best advertised word of mouth. Spread the word. Spread the love. Until next time. Since 1994, the Houston Roundball Review. Local name, global perspective. Peace.